where to find the best virtual assistants. Again, where can you find the best VAs for your business so you can grow exponentially, so you can go out here and have a lot of free time to do what you love. Okay. Today is what, Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday. Tuesday.
Tuesday. So on a Tuesday, what a real entrepreneur does, he has a lot of free time on his hand. He gets to choose what he wants to do. Okay. On a Tuesday, on a regular Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, whatever the day is, you find me out in nature, riding my bike, walking around, meditating. And so the reason I'm able to do that is thanks to the power of VAs, virtual assistants. Now, what is a virtual assistant? Is someone that works for your company remotely. Therefore, you don't have to provide them with desk, with the office, with the computer, with the staples, with the trash can, etc. Nor do you have to pay for their office space, which is a lot of money. So they pay for all that stuff. And they work in third world countries like India, Pakistan, Philippines, and so on. And the reason they're going to work for you is because of the power of the U.S. currency exchange, where $1 U.S. equals, it fluctuates, but equals roughly about 50 rupees. Okay, so $1 equals like 50 of their, let's say, dollars, if you want to call it, but it's not dollars; it's called rupees. Therefore, by living in America and making American money, we can maximize our money in world countries, and that's why Apple, Sony, all these AT&T, Sprint, they have not only are they manufacturing in those third world countries, but now they're taking customer support. They're taking your call appointments, and I'm going to show you how you can implement that for your business as a business owner and do the same thing the big companies do, while you could do it in your office, or you could do it right through your home or right through Starbucks or right to your you need is a laptop and an internet, and that's it, guys. You can hire people trees 40 hours a week, okay, bucks, 33 a week, $20 a month. You're asking yourself, well, I don't want to hire someone that has bad English, or they can't read, they can't write, etc. My training course, how to the cream. Okay, it's called the VA. It's on my website. It's over 7 hours of training, advanced training, and it has this. Okay, people have 1 to 2 or 3 VAs at the max, where I manage 22 to 33 VAs just for one company. Okay, we'll let this airplane go by real quick. So right now you can download everything that I learned since 20 years, actually 21 years as being an entrepreneur and outsourcing. And I'm giving it to you all from my handbooks to job tasks to contracts that I use with the VAs, how to hire them, how to give them bonuses. It's all in the book. But today I want to talk about three fountains or pools where you can find virtual assistants. But can I tell you a story first? Okay. The story is, if you ever moved, imagine that you're moving and it's only you. And so you have to move the couch. You have to move the washer and dryer. Can it be done? Absolutely. It's going to be extremely hard. You got to get dollies, all kinds of dollies. You're going to get shrink wrap, bungee wraps, all kinds of stuff, because a lot of this stuff requires two people to move. Some of it might be even impossible to move unless you have experience, you're very clever, or it's going to take you days to figure it out how to couch two-wheel dolly, let's say, through a doorway. Okay? Um, Now, imagine that you had a person, so that's person number one, they're going to move everything by themselves. They're all on, it could be down the stairs, into the truck, move it all by themselves. Can it be done? Absolutely. Two people, maybe his friend, or maybe his wife, or maybe family move. Okay, now they're still gonna hang. It's a lot faster and it's a lot easier on them versus the guy that only has a place to move. Where these people have the dollies plus two people moving. Now, who do you think is gonna home? Probably these people. Now, imagine another family moving, and the third family is one guy plus three other people. They're moving the furniture. They have the dollies. They got to go down the stairs into the truck, just like everyone else. But just because they have more manpower, they're moving stuff at twice. The workload is still the same. Okay, if the person has 100, family one is 100, family two is 100, family three is 100. So the workload is the same, but the rate of the movement of moving the dirt, the furniture, is a lot faster. Plus, it's a lot less stress on your back. Get so bruised up. Ample amount of this with you. Well, if you're just starting in real estate business, it's almost impossible to start a business. Doesn't matter if you're a real estate investor, a realtor, a photographer, moving company, all by yourself. Okay, almost impossible. Can it be done? Absolutely. I'm one of the success stories that did it. Okay, just myself and no money. But I'm telling you, it was very, very, very hard. 99.9% of people will not do what is required to do that. Okay, now the second person that had the help, it's going to be a lot easier for them to start their business. In this case, as a beginner real estate investor, or as a pro real estate investor. If you're a pro, you're doing 2 deals, but you want to maximize. You want to do 10 deals. You want to do 20 deals a month. Okay, you want to constantly have a flow, like a real business, not like one deal here, one deal there. Or if you're a company that's already doing 10 deals a month, 20 deals a month, and you want to franchise your business, well, dude, imagine if you had more help on the deck to help you move the furniture, okay? Or to dig to find you the gold nuggets, to dig and find you the motivated sellers, or whatever you had them to do. They were just moving more pieces. Can you see that you are going to hit your goal at a faster rate, just like the scenario where we have three families. One is just moving the husband by themselves. The other one is, let's say, the husband and wife, and the other one has the husband and three other people. So there's four people. Okay? So the point of the story is, when you hire virtual assistants, the only thing you have is this much of gains and this much of risk. And why is the risk? Because you got to pay somebody 120 bucks. You got to pay somebody $150 a month. A month, guys, a month. Not a week, a month. Now, you can't get anyone in America to work for $150 a week. Neither can you get them to work for $150 a month. Now, you can find people in India and Pakistan, college educated, masters, PhDs, speak better English than I do, right, for 150 bucks. Now, I show you how to do that in my book, all right? Now that I kind of explained the importance of having VAs and how you can exponentially grow your business, not because the workload is going to get smaller, because you have more people moving stuff out. More people moving stuff out. Does that make sense? Let this airplane go by. So now let's go to the three places to find motivated sellers. I mean, not motivated sellers.
Virtual assistant.
Motivated virtual assistants. I'm always thinking about motivated sellers, man. I want to buy house. Hey guys, if you have a deal, bring it to me. I want to buy it. I don't care what state you're in, dude. Go to Mr. No Fluff, scroll down, submit your deal. I want to buy it. And if I don't buy it, I want to take a look at it. I want to help you close more deals, okay? So that said, the other two thing is, get my free book, guys. If you haven't got my free book, get it. There's no shipping cost. There's none of that. You pay for the shipping like other guys do that says free, and then they try to get you somewhere else. I'm just giving it to you, dude. I can sell it for 19 bucks. I've been selling it. So get it, okay? It's free, all right? MrNoFluff.com. And the other thing is, get the VA book. What are you waiting for? I know you want to grow your business. It doesn't matter if you're new or if you're a professional or anything in between. This can, do you not see that if you had 5 people helping you with your business, just like the family, they had the people more help, that they're gonna move faster. They're gonna put less wallet. They're gonna put less stress on their back. They're gonna have less opportunity to get hurt and more odds of success, dude. And that's what I'm giving you right now. Okay. The 3 ways and a bunch of other ways are in my book, but let's go ahead and dive in and quickly cover it. Okay. The first way is where most people do. All right. Um, they go on to these platforms like Upwork and Freelancer and things of that nature. Okay. And what they do is they hire the wrong people. The reason is the people in this platform, their mind shift has changed. Now, if you recall Rich Dad and Poor Dad, he had the 4 cash flow quadrant, okay? You had the E, you had the S. Every single one of these, like 99% or 90% of the people on these platforms are in the S quadrant, and their mind shift has changed. They don't want to be employees anymore, and so they're looking for the fastest, highest paying gun. So today they work for you, tomorrow they work for Jose, tomorrow they work for Sally, and what you do is you spend a lot of time hiring them, you pay a lot of time paying them, and they're adios amigos to the next gunslinger that's going to pay him the most gold, okay? And so what happens is 99% of people that I meet, they say, oh, Mike, I listened to you about VAs, I hired him, that shit doesn't work. Well, dude, because you didn't get my fucking book, man. You thought you could put all the pieces together, 20 years, 21 years of doing it. You thought you could do it, and guess what? You took a stab at it in the dark, but you didn't know where this shit was, dude. You know what I mean? You're just like stabbing at it, and of course it's not gonna work. When I did it, it didn't work either. That's why it took me a long time to create this booklet for my own business, my own organizations, for my own VAs that hired people, because I had to create this. That's why I'm giving it to you. Okay? It's not like I created this idea just to sell you. This is what I created for my internal employees and internal contractors to use to hire more VAs for me, so I didn't have to do it because I had VAs hiring VAs. I had VAs as management. Okay, and that's what I'm going to try to show you, and that's why I'm taking the time. So 90% of the time, when you hire someone on those platforms, their mindset, they're not in the E quadrant anymore. They're in the S quadrant. They're looking to get the highest pay. They're looking to get the most amount of clients as possible. They'll take you and take Jose and take Bobby, and they're working it all in the same 8 hours. They just lie to you and deceive you. And how do I know? Because I already experienced that, okay? Now, can you find some good people in this? Yes, if you're using my VA filtering system, okay? You got to filter these people out. You're not just going to go to this river right here. You guys see that river right there and just suck on that nasty water out there? You're not going to do that. Why would you do that with external people you can bring into your organization? You're not going to just, you're going to have to filter them, dude. And I have a 21-year-old filtering system that I created, I financed, and and I'm giving it to you, dude. I didn't make it just to sell it to you. I use it personally, okay? It's a gold mine. I'm selling because I know that if I give you this, you're going to make so much money, you're going to come and hopefully invest back into yourself and into me in my higher level coaching, like the Alchemy Stones class, like the smart coaching, guys. $25,000, $10,000 products. I don't want to be making money off $200, $300 things. I'm basically giving these trade secret stuff so you guys can get game up, okay? So you can come and get the big ticket items, okay? Unlike many other establishments out there, guys, okay? So level 1 is platforms. I wouldn't even do those platforms, guys, okay? Waste of time. Now, don't believe me? Test it out. The ones that you already tested out, you know what I'm saying is great because they quit on you. It was wasted your time. You had to spend a lot of time finding the right person. You got to spend a lot of time training them. You got to spend a lot of time paying them money. End of the day, Jose leaves and you're like, I don't have shit, right? You don't have shit, okay? Now, the second place to find VAs is called call centers. Now, these call centers are like companies that says, hey, man, they have this one slick guy that does all the selling and he speaks perfect English and he tells you everything you want to fucking hear. And then when you pay this guy and he's going to make it seem like the best thing is ever, and trust me, I've hired a lot of these companies. But the problem is you never get to meet the person that's going to be working for you, and that person that's working for you, so that they're having a lot of turnover, which affects you because now you got to train a new person. You got to train a new person, even if that management is going to train them. It's not the same as if you training them. Almost with that because they have a lot of turnover. That guy that's selling you is going to promise you he's a great. All he does is the one that's going to be doing your cold calling or whatever you need him to do. And there's a lot of problems with costs. The other problem is that, you know, let's say, like me, this is one of the problems, the mistakes woke up, and half of my tears, we had like, let's say 12, 15 people with him, okay? And this guy wanted more money, and I said no for his whole 12 team. One day I got up, and none of them came to work. So I lost my whole, like half of my team, okay? At that day, I was like, man, I'm not gonna allow one company or one individual to control my success, okay? I'd rather have 30 individuals, and if Jose wants to leave, fuck him. I got 20 other people. If Bob wants to leave, well, fuck him. I got 20 other people. But if I have one company that provides for me, and this guy wants to cheat me or hold me hostage or whatever to what he demands, and if I don't, he wants to, you know, just get up and leave. That's right. And so the reason I say no, dude, because you're giving too much power to one company, and you don't want to do that as a business owner. You want to stay in control. And the other third problem is that you can't find the rates that I'm talking about, 120 to 150, dealing with these companies. You can't find that, okay? Because those companies are paying those guys 120, 150, the actual workers, and they're gonna charge you 500 to $1,000. How do I know? Because I've already been that route, guys. Just verify. When I say $1,000, that's plus. That's still low end, 500 to 1,000 plus, right? It doesn't make sense to pay so much money for virtual assistants when you can give local people benefits, okay? By having VAs. So call centers, I wouldn't fuck with them. I fucked with them. I got burned. I just learned my lesson. It's just kind of like if you're a landlord, you never let your renter stay in your property and not pay rent. Okay? Whatever the story is, you cannot allow that because you're just asking for kind of headache. And the same exact thing, if you're saying. Okay? Now, the third way, that is the very, very best way. That is the Mr. No Fluff way, guys. It took me 21 years to create it, okay? What the heck? So the third way, you gotta download my book, my VA Exponential, okay, to get it. Now, I sell this book for $1,500. It's well worth it. It's better than any course on the internet, and I guarantee it, not by my words, 100% satisfaction guarantee, 100%. That means for 365 days. If you're not happy, you shoot me an email, I'll refund your money. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Nothing to lose and everything to gain, okay? I put my talk right back to the quality of work that I'm putting out there. I am so confident that this is worth $1,500. That's why I put the guarantee in it. And now you can download it for the lucky. I think we only have what was it, 19? And we sold to
17.
We have 16 left, dude. 17 left, right? No,
Yeah.
17. We have 17 left, dude. There was 50, now we only have 17 left at the price of $325. Once this sells out, I'm sorry guys if you didn't, pull on the trigger and you hit us up. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I run a fair business for everyone. Yeah, when the opportunity is there, so highly recommend you get it. You have nothing to lose. 5 day, 1 year money back guarantee. You're not happy with it, you shoot me an email. Now, guys, what I said about this is, if you buy the course, it's not gonna make you rich. It's not even gonna grow your business. You got to apply it to the workload. Like the story we talked about, those 3 families. Well, they all had 100 units to move. If they just sit around and just nothing moves. So you got to apply it, and the workload is still the same. You just have more manpower to help you So it doesn't make business easier. It makes business cheaper. It makes business more profitable. It makes business where if you set up the systems that I show you, where you can go out here and be hiking versus, you know, driving or talking to a seller or talking to a title company and all that other bullshit, talking to renters, all that other bullshit that goes with the business. That it's not really bullshit. You have to do it, but it's just minute shit that any person from a third world country can do it for $120 or $150. That's what I'm trying to let you guys know, guys. Okay, so go ahead and risk it. If you've been following me for a while and you haven't bought anything, this is a great opportunity to buy something with a 100% money back guarantee. The best thing on the internet. I'm the king of VAs. There's some other people that claim to know about VAs, but I can guarantee they may only have one, two, three. I had even a call center. Okay, so myself, okay, multiple VAs, anywhere from 22 to 33 VAs for one company, had multiple companies. I've been doing it since 1999, 2000, when AOL and Google, and the AOL and Net Zero were at the malls giving away CDs for dial-up. Okay, so I've a significant amount of experience outsourcing. Today, what the way technology is, they have made voice over IPs where you can take phone calls. People from India can call somebody in America, or take your incoming calls, talk to a seller, or talk to a home buyer, or renter, whatever, for no money, dude. Nothing, pennies. Okay, and you wouldn't believe the systems to use, how to monitor them, how to give them bonuses. And we only have. Thanks for watching. They take no for answers. See you guys.